Hello and welcome to the episode 10 of I Am No Jedi podcast. I'm your host, of course, Geoff, with here with my daughter, Ava.
Hi!
Why'd you say it all like that?
Hi, guys! Welcome to my Get Ready With Me.
All right. So we got a great show tonight. We're going to be doing our draft as normal. We got a really good idea for November, kind of a November theme. We're also going to be tier ranking some characters with an interesting twist to it, and of course we'll be doing our character spotlight tonight. So stay tuned. All right. As I mentioned, we'll be kicking it off here with our draft tonight, and tonight we are going to be drafting Star Wars characters that would bring the worst food to Thanksgiving. So obviously a little bit of a Thanksgiving theme. It is November. So we're thinking about characters that would bring the worst food to Thanksgiving. Let's go ahead and get started.
Attention, everyone. Let's mock draft.
All right, Ava, as usual, you get the first overall pick when you bring up the draft board here.
So for my first pick, this is the character who would try his best, but he definitely cannot cook. I'm gonna go with Fives. He would probably blow up the kitchen. he could try.
Fives, of course, a clone from the Clone Wars. Who
he's very goofy.
Yeah, one of your favorite characters.
I love him so much.
All right, so my first pick here, I'm going to be going with Emperor Palpatine, because I feel like he's going to force lightning. He's going to force lightning the food, and I don't know if I want electrocuted turkey,
or he'd like poison it.
Or he might poison it for sure.
It would be some sort of death trap.
Yeah, for sure.
So
not sure I want Palpatine at my Thanksgiving.
He was on my list, so I'm kind of sad, but I have backups because I come prepared.
And my next pick, I'm going to stay with the theme of a very powerful Force-using character, and I'm going to go with Yoda.
Okay, that's not who I was thinking.
Because Yoda's going to bring like leaf soup or something. Like
good point.
Kind of like lived in the swamp and ate some weird stuff. So
he'd bring like frogs, because remember Grogu eats like frogs.
Grogu does eat
frogs.
He's
the same species, so
that
maybe he'd bring a frog.
All right, so I went Palpatine and Yoda. Ava, you're up. You got 2 picks here.
Someone said Palpatine is a portable air fryer. I would. I'm gonna do on the theme of poison and death traps. That sounds wrong out of context. Darth Maul, probably same thing as Palpatine, would definitely make some sort of poisonous contraption. I also feel like he wouldn't know how to cook either.
And he'd probably have some really long speech about his food too before he did anything.
This is from like some magical place that's very made up and totally not like bought it from Walmart kind of situation.
And then maybe we can get Obi-Wan to join us and he can cut it in half.
That was messed up.
All right, what you got for your next pick?
I'm gonna go with Kylo Ren. He's just like dumb. He's like dumb. He probably would also explode the kitchen. And I feel like he wouldn't be very creative.
He'd probably get angry. He'd get
angry.
He'd get angry at something.
Like if no one, like, what am I trying to say? If not everyone took the food, he would like yell at them. Yes. He would get angry at something.
For sure. All right, I got pick number 3, and I think I'm going to go with another character that ate some really gross stuff on screen, and I don't know if he even fit into our house. I'm going with Jabba the Hutt. He had some pretty live, I don't even know what they were, fish or frogs or something.
No idea.
That he was taking out of a jar.
He'd also be like the worst to have Thanksgiving with, because he's like extremely messy.
Yes.
Like he just eats like, and then like all of the Hutts, they just eat really gross. It's like,
for sure.
Why? You have such a large mouth. Why do you eat it like that?
All right, and then I'm going with my fourth pick here, and I'm going to take Jar Jar Binks because no matter what he brings, he's going to drop it on the floor as soon as he walks in,
or someone's face,
or in someone's face. He's basically going to make a mess of himself and everybody else around him,
and also probably explode the kitchen along with most of the characters.
Yes, for sure. So that is my fourth pick. All right,
I feel like he'd like muffins. I don't know why.
Jar Jar Binks likes muffins. All right, Jar Jar muffins.
You see my vision though? I'm gonna go with the same kind of track of Jar Jar. I'm gonna do C-3PO. One, he like his arms are like weird. They don't bend. They just go. And also, he's clumsy like Jar Jar. So I feel like that would not work.
For sure.
Next, I'm gonna pick Han Solo. He's kind of a mix of like everyone on here. It kind of depends who is giving the food to. It could be a death trap. It could be burnt. It could be in someone's face. You never know.
All right. And my last pick here, I am going with Captain Rex. Because I think he's going to bring like military rations or something. It's not even going to be like lies. It's going to be like dehydrated ice cream.
I saw this meme of like what he would do if he ate like a hamburger. Because they don't eat like food. So like, what would his reaction be if he just ate like something normal? Like
for sure. All right, let's recap our list of Star Wars characters that would bring the worst food to Thanksgiving. Ava went with 5s: Darth Maul, Kylo Ren, C-3PO, and Han Solo. I took Emperor Palpatine, Yoda, Jabba the Hutt, Jar Jar Binks, and Captain Rex. Let us know who won, who had the worst characters to bring Thanksgiving food. Just drop it in the chat for us.
Who do you think would bring the best Thanksgiving food?
Yes, that would be good too. We could do that one as well. Yeah. I feel like Princess Leia and Padme would be at the top of that list. And Hera, for sure.
She's got that mom energy.
All right, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to be tier ranking, and it's going to be an interesting way of tier ranking tonight.
This was my idea.
This was Ava's idea. We're going to be tier ranking Star Wars characters by their potential to be a classmate. So if they're going to be in your class, whether it be your homeroom, first period, whatever, and I did the ranking on a classroom scale, A, B, C, D, and F, and we're just going to go through, and Ava, you're going to just pick the character that you want, and then we're going to rank them based on.
Okay, I'm going to start with the first character I saw, which was Kanan, which is all the way down there.
All the way down where? You got to point to
right there. The lightsaber.
All right, there we go. We got Kanan. Where are we putting Kanan here?
I feel like he'd be a very well-behaved classmate, but I also kind of feel like he'd be a teacher's pet.
So where are we moving him?
I feel like B tier. Like, I feel like he'd be really well-behaved, but I also feel like he would try to be the best.
Fair enough. Yeah, he would. Are we taking this Kanan, or are we taking blind Kanan?
Blind Kanan would behave better. I feel like when he became blind, he became like almost more mature because he was kind of like a show-off in the beginning. Like his announcements of him being a Jedi was very dramatic. It was like, yes, I'm a Jedi, like in your face. Like it was so extra.
Because he was kind of like the only Jedi like that he really knew.
I mean, yeah, other than Ezra, yeah.
Yeah, and he obviously didn't know Ezra in the beginning.
Yeah, he just kind of suspected it.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna pick one, and then you're gonna tell me where you want to put them. Okay. I'm gonna go with let's go with Darth Vader. Where are you putting Darth Vader?
I feel like he would know all the answers, but I also feel like he would try to light the classroom on fire. Like, I feel like, yeah, he would be smart, but I also feel like he would be very destructive.
Probably wouldn't want to sit next to him either.
No, he'd be like the bully that also was a psychopath. Like, maybe F tier?
F tier? All right, we're going to put Darth Vader in the F tier for classmates. Let's see. Let's see. Is there anybody in the chat? If you got one in the chat that you want us to do, just call it out, and we'll see if we can get to it or not. Let's do another one here. Let's take Grogu. Grogu doesn't talk a whole lot.
No, but he's like smart in a weird way. Like, do I think he could know what 2 plus 2 is? No. I think he would probably say, like, 6 or something. But I also feel like he's also accidentally a genius.
He also might steal your food.
Yeah, he might steal your food. Or, like, levitate you in the air if you make him mad.
Didn't he steal, like, someone's food?
Yeah, he stole, like, they were, like, weird alien macarons.
Yeah.
I feel like he's too young to really be in a classroom, but I feel like he wouldn't be the worst option. Maybe like a C tier?
C tier? All right, we'll put C tier. There we go. All right, so we got Grogu in the C tier. Let's see if the chat has anybody for us. Nope, nobody yet. So yeah, chat, if you got anybody, drop them in there. Let's see, what other one can we do here?
I want to do Crosshair.
Crosshair? All right, where are you putting Crosshair?
He'd be the angry Crash Out. Like, if you break your pencil, he would start yelling at you. Like, he would be, like, a really good student, but he'd also be, like, a major Crash Out.
He's always very soft-spoken, though. Yes. He doesn't really raise his voice.
Like, he doesn't raise his voice, but you're, like, scared of him at the same time.
Yeah, the way he talks is
he's, like, scary, but, like, quiet.
For sure.
Like, you know, yeah, I don't really know how I'm supposed to explain that.
So we're putting him
C or D tier.
Putting him in the C or the D?
Probably C, because he'd be like a good classmate, but he'd be like a rage.
All right. Oop. Put him in the C tier.
So far, we have no A tiers.
There's no A tier so far.
That's concerning.
Let's see what the chat's got. Anybody? If I saw Anakin in my class, I wouldn't know what to think.
I agree.
Well, let's go ahead and do Anakin. Where are we putting Anakin here? This version of Anakin right here, the animated version.
Clone Wars Anakin is a baddie. Since he's not like the whiny one that he is in the movies, I feel like it's a little better, but I also feel like he would like manage to crash his car into the school or something like that.
He would definitely do that.
Or like accidentally make the bus break down. So I feel like
he wouldn't follow any of the rules.
He wouldn't follow any of the rules, no. He'd be like the class clown that's also like destructive. I feel like he'd be like a I don't know. You pick this one. I've been doing all of them.
Let's see. I think this particular Anakin, I'd put him in the B tier.
Yeah.
Because I think he
whiny him. I wouldn't even want to see.
What about if we put this one?
Oh, the one I don't like. Yeah, F tier. Actually, no, like a nothing tier.
A nothing tier. We'll just stick him in the F tier just for the fun of it. He's basically already in the F tier because I mean that's essentially who that is. Darth Vader and angry Anakin.
I mean that is Darth Vader just before he gets the suit.
I'd be scared for all the kids in that classroom. It might not end well.
Yeah, that would not be good.
All right, let's see. Any other ones in the chat here? Nope. Let's see. Let's pick another one here. Let's go with
Thrawn.
You want to do Thrawn? Thrawn is like super intelligent.
He's like a genius. Like he'd like skip like 10 grades.
Yeah, he would.
But he'd also be like very intimidating because he like has that look on his face like he's about to murder your whole family.
Yeah, the red eyes.
He probably would as well because I mean he does do that. So I feel like he would behave, but he also would make you like want to scream.
Going D?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not quite as bad as Vader and Anakin, I don't think,
but he's definitely very scary.
For sure. All right.
What?
I'm trying to read what Jamie said here. Did you hear they're making a Spanish rip-off of Star Wars? Yep, it's all about Chosen One. All right, great dad joke there, Jamie.
You cannot be talking.
You're right, I can't. All right, so let's see. Let's pick another one here. We don't have a single female in our class yet, so let's
do they have Barriss on here?
Bo-Katan.
Oh yes, I love Bo-Katan. I feel like she'd be really smart, but I also feel like she could kind of be intimidating.
She'd definitely be intimidating.
Like she has that energy. She just gives off that vibe. I also feel like she would wear her helmet to school
Yeah.
and then like get dress coded for it, and also
Yeah.
like full armor and all that.
It's-
Because she's a Mandalorian and she's like that. So I feel like
She'd probably bring weapons to school too.
yes, all the Mandalorians would probably have to be sent to the principal's office.
For sure.
I would say B tier because it kind of depends what time period we're talking. Like original Bo-Katan before like she turns good. No, I would not want to see her, but like she gets better.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Let's see. Is there any other? Someone said Ahsoka. Let's do Ahsoka.
Yes, my queen. I love Ahsoka.
Yeah, I think Ahsoka could be our first A. You think?
Yeah, I mean she'd behave. I mean, younger her would probably be like a little misbehaving kind of class clown vibe, but I feel like she's gonna be like the funny one. Like she'd be like the energy of the class.
Yeah. Yeah, this particular one seems to be like her.
Yeah.
It's her rebels.
Yeah, kind of like how he said with Kanan with his blind version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a little bit more mature. I don't think she's
Yeah.
quite to the level that she was in the live action.
Yeah, no.
Like the live action, she was almost like Obi-Wan-ish. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the old Obi-Wan. It's like she was almost too wise for her years.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, they do age differently. Like they can live to like 400 though. So
Yeah, fair. Let's see. Let's do another one. Let's do. Let's do
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks. He'd be the worst.
He'd be like a G tier.
A G tier. Yeah. Yeah, Jar Jar Binks. We're just gonna put him in the F tier because
we don't need to discuss that.
Yeah.
Like we all can imagine.
that would be a nightmare.
I've seen that image, and the caption on it was "Time to drink some gasolina." I don't really know.
All right. We still only. Oh no, we have 2 females now. Let's do Princess Leia.
I feel like she could be an A tier. Like she's an absolute baddie. She'd also like be really smart.
Yeah, for sure.
Like childhood, her would probably like run out of the school though, because she was very adventurous as a kid.
Yeah,
in the Obi-Wan series.
Rebellious would be a better word.
Yeah.
She was a rebel when she was younger and when she got older. Let's see. You want to do some more?
We could do a couple more.
Let's see. Where are we going?
Wait, can we do more clones? We only have like one clone.
You want to do another clone?
Yes.
Pick one. There's Rex. Oops,
whoa.
I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah. I feel like academically he's a genius, but in everything else he's just kind of like slow.
He would be a good athlete.
Yes. He would definitely be like one of the athletes, but like the nice ones.
For sure.
I would say A tier Loki.
Yeah, I mean, we know you love Rex, so
who doesn't though? If you don't like Rex, are you even a fan? Like,
sure.
are you okay? Why do we only have one D tier?
Yeah, we only have one in the D tier so far.
That's kind of concerning.
Let's see. Let's go with so we're gonna be doing our spotlight in a little bit, and
where is she?
Spoiler alert! Isn't that her right there?
No, that's Luminara.
That's Luminara.
Do they not have her?
Yeah, I do not see her on there, so we won't put her anywhere. Then I don't see.
Well,
her.
if we were to rank her, what would we put her at?
We didn't even give her name yet.
Oh yeah, Barriss, Offee,
Barriss,
the
Offee.
green one. I would put her like. It kind of depends which one. Because the older her, I would probably put like in an A tier. The really young her, like a B tier, and then like
the one who like
betrayal. The betrayal one. We'll just put it as that, like a D tier. Yeah. Because I kind of wanted to strangle her.
For sure.
Let's do Yoda. He'd be like the teacher.
Yeah, exactly.
He'd be the teacher.
He would totally be the teacher. Where are we putting him?
I feel like he'd be a B tier because if we put him in A tier, like he's just kind of strange. He'd make like really cheesy dad jokes.
He'd be terrible at I guess what y'all call it now, Lang Lit. Used to be
language arts.
Called English when I was younger.
Yeah, no, that's a different thing. Lang Lit is like creative writing. It's confusing.
But either way,
he would be a very bad English teacher.
Yeah, he would be. He'd be teaching you how to talk backwards. That would not be good. Let's see. Let's do like 2 more, and then we'll get to our spotlight character.
We said like 2 seconds ago.
What's that?
We already said that. We already said we're gonna do 2 more, and then we did like 5 more.
Oh.
Oh well. Can we do Wolf? That one, the one next to live action Cody.
Right here.
Yes. He's very grumpy, but like he's smart. But like if you were to bother him, he would probably yell in your face. I'm gonna say a B tier because he'd be like a good student, but he's also kind of like angry.
Yeah, for sure.
His name implies everything.
All right, last one. Let's see.
Pick?
Does the chat have anyone that we want to do here? Let's see. The chat. I think we did Princess Leia, so somebody asked about Princess Leia. We can do Chewbacca. Did you see Chewbacca on there? Yeah, someone said
Chewie.
do Chewie. Do you see Chewbacca?
Right there, next to Hunter.
Oh yeah, there he is. So we'll be putting Chewie. Keep in mind he's like 7 feet tall.
And also cannot speak.
Yeah.
He goes, oh.
Yeah, for sure.
So he'd be a good classmate in spirit, but he would be very hard to work with because he doesn't speak English.
Imagine doing
he's taller than the door.
Doing a group project with him would be impossible.
He would probably also like accidentally crush the desk or something.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to sit in the desk.
And if you made him mad, he wouldn't like scream at you. He'd probably like throw something at you. Like he'd be funny, but I feel like he'd definitely cause some problems.
And I feel like Chewbacca probably didn't smell so great.
No. I mean, the first time we see him in the Solo show, he's covered in mud.
Yeah, so...
I'm gonna say, like, C tier, because he's kind of, like, in the middle. Like, he'd be nice, but he'd be very hard to deal with.
For sure.
We still have one D tier.
Yep, only Thrawn all by himself in the D tier.
Wait, kind of like how he got stuck in another dimension.
Yeah, all by himself. All by himself. All right, so that is our tier ranking for tonight. We've already kind of alluded to it. Our spotlight of the night, we were going to be talking about Barriss Offee, who, if you don't know who she is, in the Clone Wars, lean to the side.
Hi.
In the Clone Wars, she originally was sort of friends with Ahsoka. Ahsoka kind of saved her life, or Anakin, I guess, saved both of their lives.
Yeah, well, Ahsoka was the one that made that possible.
Yeah, and then
she found the way out, and then Anakin
kind of found him. Yeah,
found him.
But then she eventually betrayed Ahsoka
because she didn't believe in the Jedi Order. Which I don't know why she would betray her best friend who saved her life to do that. Because we all know Ahsoka didn't really believe in it either.
Yeah, that was pretty shady.
Why?
Of her.
That was kind of really messed up.
Yeah. She was the reason that Ahsoka ended up leaving the Order in general, because the Order, after she, betrayed Ahsoka and sort of blamed the bombing.
Then again, Barriss accidentally saved her life. If you think about it, because think of how different it would be if she stayed in the Order.
She would have been killed with the rest of the Jedi, most likely.
She would have been, and Anakin's betrayal, like his when he goes insane and all that would completely change her character. So in a way, Barriss accidentally kind of saved her.
Yeah, and then if you haven't watched the
Tales of the Jedi,
no Tales of the
Empire. I really don't know why she's in there though, because this is the part where she's not part of the Empire.
Well, she was the first two. She was. Remember, they made her an Inquisitor. Fair. So she was in prison because of the betrayal and bombing the temple. Of course, after everything changes over and Emperor Palpatine, becomes the Emperor, they let her out of prison to become an Inquisitor, where she does that for just a little while.
And then, something happens, something about someone dies.
Yeah, they were trying to go exterminate a bunch of Jedi.
Yeah.
That was their mission, obviously, as the Inquisitors, was to exterminate the Jedi. And she went, and the Jedi was going to surrender himself. She had talked him down, and then the Inquisitor that she was with ended up killing him with the lightsaber, and then Barriss pushed her off a cliff.
What do you think if happened if Luminara had survived and she had to fight Luminara?
Oh, that would have been interesting.
Because that was her master. That would be crazy.
And she did end up having to fight the other Inquisitor.
Yeah.
In the last episode of the.
And then doesn't she kill?
So she gets lost in the cave, and then Barriss comes to save her, and she accidentally stabs her. But then she takes her out of the cave. We don't see the rest of that after that. She's like, "I'm going to get you out of here," and she carries her out of the cave. But then we don't see the end. We don't know if she died or not. So in the end, she ended up being good in the end. She became a healer. Yeah. And I guess what the couple that was trying to find her as the healer, because they had a baby that was force sensitive.
Yeah.
I only know it because I just watched it last night.
Yeah, it's been like almost a year.
It's been probably a year since
Yeah.
we watched it.
That's crazy.
So it'd be something good to go back and watch again because it's really good. I really like Barriss.
I don't like what was her name? The Morgan arc? I don't like it. It was really like it felt like every episode was a new story of hers.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it was like, okay, the witches die. Cool. Then she goes to some mountain. They all die. Then she goes to a village and then Thrawn's like, "Hey, you want to join my army?" Like where was the plot? It just felt very
I think they had
random.
a lot. They had to cover a lot of her in 3 episodes, and they weren't able to sort of.
I wish
everything.
they like gave her like more stuff. Like I feel like Tales wasn't the best time to give her that full backstory.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just there was not enough time for that. Especially since they're not full episodes; they're like half an episode.
Yeah, they are. All right, that wraps up our show tonight. I want to thank y'all once again for blowing up the chat, as y'all normally do. We had a lot of interaction there. Really appreciate y'all coming out to check out the show. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us out. Share it anywhere that you can share it to get our name out there. We really appreciate it. We're hoping to do this again in 2 weeks. Not sure yet what we'll do. It'll be around Thanksgiving time, so we'll have to figure out when we're going to do that. Any parting words, Ava?
Yeah, Fanta.
Fanta.
That's my exit.
All
Fanta.
right. All right. Until next time.